Scene 1. Knowing that social gatherings provide an opportunity to learn, Gresham 2012, Brenda Brontuos, the instructional coach at Heritage Elementary, has come into the teacher's lounge to eat with the rest of the staff and join Mrs. Gwynn, a new third grade teacher who seems to be deep in thought.
Yeah.
Hi, Sherry. Is everything okay?
I'm okay, but I'm trying to figure out how to get my schedule to work so that I can get through everything that I need to do in this day. It seems like I'm always running out of time.
I totally understand. I struggled to try to get through everything for many, many years. I know how difficult it can be to get everything accomplished that you need to with all the new Common Core standards. If you're interested, I'd be happy to sit with you and look over your schedule to see if together we can find any changes you can make to help your schedule. I'd be happy to share some of the schedules that have been given to me as well so you can see some ideas that might help you.
That would be great. Maybe two minds can think better than one.
Absolutely. Later today, I'll send you an email to see when you're available to meet. I can come to your room whenever you like to see what we can come up with and bring some of those schedules that I mentioned.
That's cool. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Scene 2. In order to build a relationship with the staff during last week's staff meeting, Brenda, the instructional coach, asked the staff to fill out a survey in order to get buy-in from staff members to see where they felt she could help. The survey will allow the IC to collect data quickly and not require too much of the teacher's time or take away too much attention from the classroom. Spalding and Smith, 2012. Now, a week later, on the way to the office in the hallways of school, Mr. Jones, a fourth grade teacher, and Mrs. Brenda Brantuas run into each other. Mr. Jones, I'm so excited to get to work with such amazing teachers this year. I hope you know that I'm here for you to help in any way I can. I noticed that on the survey that we were filling out last week, a lot of teachers felt that they were struggling with incorporating technology into their lessons. And I noticed that last week when I was walking around, we had students in their Office 365 accounts watching some videos. You were already using technology, and all the students looked very engaged, and was wondering if you would be available to share what you did with me and possibly the rest of the staff.
Thank you, Brenda. I've been trying to learn more about ways to use Office 365 in the classroom. I'd be happy to show you what I was doing and to share it with the staff if you want.
That would be great. I'm sure it would be very beneficial for all the staff members, including myself. I've also been researching and asking our technology assistant for other ways to use Office 365, and we'll be happy to share with you what I found since you're already using it in your classroom.
Definitely. If you have some other ideas, I'd love to hear them and see if I can help my class. Thank you.
Scene 3. After meeting with Mr. Jones to discuss ways to use Office 365, and in order to communicate descriptive feedback for staff, Brenda, the IC, has assisted in having Mr. Jones present during the staff meeting ways in which he has used Office 365 in his class. After his presentation, Brenda has asked the staff to get in grade level groups. Staff, I made some walkthroughs in the classrooms. I've noticed that there's a lot of creative ways that the staff has started using Office 365. And I'd love to hear and for you to share some ideas of ways that you have used the program. Remember, we're here to share how you've used it, but if you haven't, that's okay. Let's have some grade levels write down the ways that you have used it so that we can share out in a few minutes. The staff shares out different ways they've begun implementing Office 365 in their classrooms. The IC makes note of staff members that are still unsure of how to use the program and invites a small group to meet in a classroom. Scene 4, a day later, in a third grade classroom at Heritage Elementary. Hi everyone, I wanted to get together with you to see how we can decide one way to start implementing Office 365 in your classroom. And I thought that we could brainstorm some ideas that you feel may work with your class and try out using it in class. And then we can meet up again and see how you felt about it. If it doesn't work, we can always see what we can do. And then once we can find something that you love, we can share it with to the staff so they can try it.
Well, it sounds like a great idea, but I'm not sure that my third graders are ready for so much technology. As it is, I'm already struggling to do everything else in a short amount of time I have.
I understand what you're saying, Mrs. Vasquez, but Office 365 can be a tool for you to use while teaching something that you're already teaching. As a matter of fact, just the other day, I saw that you had students creating some journals for one of your characters in the core literature book that you were reading, and the students were very engaged and loved it. How about using that same idea but incorporating a sway presentation to display their journal entries?
They do love it when we use computers. I wonder if that would work. Can you show me an example of what that would look like?
Absolutely. I actually did something similar in one of the fourth grade classrooms, and I can show you what the students made. If you like this idea, we can plan a lesson together to give your third graders an opportunity to try it out.
That sounds good. I'd love to give my third graders a chance to use the program. Maybe it will help me with the time management to work with small groups while they're working on their sways.
Yeah, let's see what we can come up with. If everyone agrees, we can talk. We can take this round and see what we can come up with.